talking in the minor perspective about this GKT coal market situation. This is a picture of our two mining in the Nunukan in the North Kalimantan. This is high sulfur coal mining that mainly to almost 85% goes to the cement plant, and the other is new mining in the Samarinda. This is operate just in this November. So this is also high sulfur, also targeting to the cement and also smelter. Next slide, please. So talking about the Indonesian coal resources and reserve, and that we are showing, and Indonesian will be dominated by below 5,000 GR and also 6,000 GR. And this is the definition of the low CV is below 5.1 GR, and also medium is within 5.1 until 6.1 GR, and high is within 6.1 until 71 GR, and very high. But actually the very high is only 2%, and now mainly is our production or reserve now in the medium CV within 5.1 until 6.1 GR. So this is the mapping of our coal. Mainly is below 5.1 is GRs is in the Sumatra. It means below 5.1 is actually for the government, because this is data from Indonesian Geological Agency, though they're not separate between 4.2 or 3.8 or 3.5, but actually, as you know, and from Sumatra is mainly is below 3.8 GAR, but above 3.8 is until 5.1 is going to the Kalimantan. So this is the resource and also the reserves as of 2019. Next slide, please. So it's mean the medium and the low CV will be dominate in the future of the coal production in Indonesia. And this is the picture of Indonesian coal production, that for the 2020 actually production is plan is 558, and plan is 550, and actually we are a little bit higher, 101%, and export is also little bit higher, is 108%, and that we have a reduction in the demand from PLN, also other industry from domestic, so around only 85%. So this is the picture of our last year, that we show even the coal price, and that means the coal price is government index, HPA, that say in the last year's average is around $60. Is a little bit same in the same situation in the 2015 when the market crashed. HPA also around $60. But again, is we are higher the production rather than 2015. 2015 production is 462, but now in the last year, the 2020 is 558, and next in this year, the 2021, so the government is targeted production is 561, where the domestic is 138. And we do hope that we can hit the 138 for that, especially for the PLN, and to hope the vaccine and the COVID and the spread of the virus will be quite solved, so the domestic will be growth again, especially when the government asking for the downstream. So this is the target for Indonesia. So it's mean the domestic plan will be increasing from 138 to 139 until 152 in the 2024. So this is the plan of the government. Next slide, please. And this is the picture of our Indonesian coal export by the country. So we can see GKT still become top 5 destination country. But again, is we have that Manjot and also James also mentioned it. We have a competition with Australia and Russia, and also the other country like US and Canada for the especially for the GKT, because the freight will be, they have advantage in the freight. So that we see in the 2019 until to 2020, the GKT is still top five, so around 5 to 7% from export from Indonesia to this country. So that China and India is still number one and number two, but you can see Japan, South Korea, and also Taiwan is number 3 and 4 and 5. So it's mean that you can see also that the Japan is majority is below 62, and South Korean is below 62 NAR, and for the South Korean is below 55 NAR. Taiwan is almost same with the Japan is below 62. Sorry, they're 62 GAR, so below of the Japan. So it's mean, but the main barrier is little bit same, and the competition, especially for the Japan, is from Russian coal and also Colombia and Australia, and also the typical of the buyer of the Japan and South Korean is different. Also Taiwan. Taiwan usually is by tender and low sulfur. So this is that typical of the GKT in the term of the coal quality. So for us is important to knowing which quality that will be we can perform, and what country, the production coal country that will become our competitions. Next slide, please. And this is the Indonesian coal quality export fact that we see for the 2015 until the 2020, and the plan 2021 is below 42 NAR or 448 GAR will be shortly subs by 5,000 NAR. So it's mean that 5,000 NAR will be subs with the 42 GAR 448 GAR. So it's mean that will be what next if our premiums coal quality will be elapsed, especially for the GKT that usually, especially for GKT that that prefer of the high CV coal rather than 42 GAR. So it's mean that it's challenging. So the next that we have to thinking is how to make a blending strategy or blending facility. So it means we can still have at least 5,000 GAR rather than 42 NAR that will be help our market to compete to the Japan. Even we know that Japan, the coal GKT coal demand will be elapsed, but again is we have to changing our we call it a transport and logistic to reduce our brand and to make a blending plan, so to make blending facility to make sure so we can compete in the right price. So that what we are proposing for the government is blending facility like we built a 5,000 GAR in the Balikpapan and below 4,000 GAR is in the Sumatra. So that's the idea how to live to make sure we will have a long maximize our coal quality. Next slide, please. And this is the data from market. So we see such as for the 5,000 GAR that almost is mainly goes to the Korea and Taiwan and China also, and India. But again is we compete with Russian and South African. But again, South African is too far, but this the Russian. But I'm a little bit happy with Manjot say that they're having problem with the economical of the coal, especially for the steam coal from Russian because the cost of transportation. So again, is this is 5,000 GAR for the GKT market. Next slide, please. And this is the CV62 GAR or the Japan that we see is agree with the AHS James that modest coal demand will be declined over coming decade, and that will be we have advantage from the nuclear that will be supporting your coal demand because they will be reducing the nuclear. But again, is I see the question about the renewable energy, and they will be also challenging for GKT. But again, is the main issue in GKT is coal gas competition, and will be how we got how low can you go that we can see the competition. Next slide, please. And this is that our project in the North Kalimantan. This is in Nunukan, North Kalimantan. We are producing high CV, high sulfur. We are producing 6.5 GR, sulfur is 3.5. And the new mining in the Samarinda is 6.5 GR and also 2% sulfur. Though we are producing now mainly for cement market. Next slide, please. And this is our targeting this year. We will develop 2 shipment a month to the cement plant and also smelters. The first shipment for the new mining in Samarinda goes to the smelter of Antam, Aneka Tambang, and also the Valley in the Sulawesi Island. So this will be this market for the smelter nickel mine. Next slide, please. And this is the conclusion that we see Jakarta still become top 5 export destination of Indonesian coal. And also we see CV's 5,000 GR mainly consumed for GKT end users, so that for DMO or downstream gasification could prioritize below 4,000 GR or say 3.5, 3.2 GR for the downstream, because if we are selling, if they use also ICV will be interrupt the GKT market, or we will compete with the GKT market. And also the number 3 that we see is Russia will become real due to the freight advantage for the GKT end user, and that's the propose for the government is developing blending facility or coal terminal become option in order to reduce coal brand variety, because we see we have now is almost 85 coal brand start for HPA, marker, and also SPP. So why don't we be talking about to make a blend is only make a 5 or 2 brand, and after that is focusing to the each market, the country. I mean, they focus to the each country. So this is that the conclusion that we are see in the minor perspective for the GKT. Thank you very much, Pak Indra. Next slide. I think that's closing. Next slide. Okay, thank you.